Airbus's interest in Namibia is not taken up lightly, as a high delegation of the leading aircraft manufacturer paid a short visit to Windhoek to brief the local media on the latest developments and progress in the aviation industry. Air Namibia currently uses 4 aircraft from the Airbus brand, namely 2 A340s and 2 A319s.
We see very positive traffic growth in Africa. If you think about the world traffic growth, it's 4.8% per annum for the world. In Africa, it's 5.7% per annum. So much higher growth in Africa than the rest of the world on average. So that translates into a significant number of new aeroplanes over 20 years. We see about 1,100 new aeroplanes needed over that time in Africa.
Despite many media reports on the negative factors on the aviation industry, such as external influences like terrorism, like the 9/11 scenario, increased oil prices and diseases like SARS, the industry keeps on growing.
We don't like to think about negative influences, particularly when aviation is such a resilient industry. But clearly we do have things from time to time impacting us in terms of the economy, in terms of 9/11, in terms of SARS in 2002, 2003. But as those things have affected the industry's very quickly rebounded and a very, very strong traffic growth. In fact, in the last 10 years, even despite those things, we've still grown 45%.
Tourism is expected to account for more than 25% of Namibia's GDP, and many of those tourists will arrive by plane.